Good evening. I hope everybody's able to find a seat. My name is Megan Anderson, and I am the chair of the Achieva Board of Trustees. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you this evening to Achieva's 2024 Awards of Excellence. This is always such a lovely event. We get to celebrate an extraordinary group of people and organizations whose remarkable contributions embody Achieva's mission to advocate with, empower, and support people with disabilities throughout their lives. Their dedication is such an inspiration to us all. It's my privilege tonight to introduce our MC. Unfortunately, Michelle Wright has lost her voice and will not be with us. But we luckily have Dave Tinker, who has agreed to fill in. Dave is the Achieva's Vice President of Advancement, and he's going to fulfill her role.
Thanks,
so
Megan.
Welcome.
Thank you, Megan. Okay, I'll try hard. My hardest to play the part of Michelle, but I've only had about 6 hours notice, so I left my high heels at home. So during tonight's program, we're going to present awards for exceptional contributions in various areas. And we want to thank the selection committee, Nancy Gannon, Holly Hoff, Nancy Murray, Lisa Silverman, and David Tillstone, who chose this year's honorees from a list of remarkable nominees. And also thanks to Daniel Randolph, our sign language interpreting professionals, thank you, for joining us this evening. And Aaron Gannon, Achieva's communications aide for the presentations of tonight's awards. Thanks, Aaron. And we appreciate the support of our sponsor, Subert, for their generosity, which helped make this event possible. And the first award this evening is an inaugural award in memory of Teresa Chime Lee, a passionate advocate whose mission was to ensure a secure and fulfilling future for her son, John. Teresa's dedication and planning brought her peace, knowing John would thrive in the life that she envisioned for him. And I am pleased to announce the new award, the Teresa Chime Lee Award for Empowering Living. Today, Teresa's son John Lee lives in his own home, supported by Achieva, and supports enriching experiences. From attending sporting events to Zumba classes, dining out or relaxing at home, John embodies the empowered living his mother dreamed of. And to celebrate Teresa's vision, the Teresa Chime Lee Award for Empowered Living recognizes those who champion the rights of people with disabilities, helping them achieve meaningful opportunities and personal growth. And we proudly present the inaugural award to Teresa's son, John, whose life is a testament to his mother's advocacy and love. Please join me in celebrating John tonight, who joins us along with his sister, Jacqueline. John and Jacqueline, come on up.
You want to say thank you?
Thank you, everybody. Look at John got. Oh! Look at that.
That cool?
That's cool.
Yeah, John gets that because John's been so strong. Hi, I'm Jackie. Our mom passed away about 6 months ago, and her life was dedicated to helping special needs individuals, and so it's really special that John gets to get this award. Do you want to say something about Mom, John?
No.
No? Okay. You want to sit down?
Yeah.
Okay. But thank you to Achieva for organizing this event and for helping us establish this award. It's really special that my mom's legacy will get to continue, and I'm excited for future recipients to be able to receive this award and feel honored. Just grateful to the Achieva organization. And congratulations, John. Thank you.
Congrats again, John. And our second award this evening is presented to Michelle Walker for excellence in advocacy. Michelle is a national leader in disability diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. And as the founder of Lendoneer Consulting, Michelle empowers change through workshops, speaking engagements, and interactive training focusing on breaking down barriers for people with disabilities. Her advocacy extends across multiple platforms, serving on executive boards for Autism Connection of PA and Autism Urban Connections, Inc., and advising the FISA Foundation's Race and Disability Advisory Committee, acting as Pittsburgh's ADA and Disability Resources Coordinator, advancing accessibility in city programs. Michelle's tireless efforts and leadership continue to promote awareness and create inclusive opportunities for all. Please join me in congratulating Michelle Walker as this year's Excellence in Advocacy honoree. Michelle. Yay, Michelle.
Beautiful. Could you hold this one?
Oh, sure. Yeah, be happy
I
to.
don't want to drop it.
Yes.
Thank you for having me tonight. This event is beautiful. It's so wonderful to see everyone this evening. It's an honor to be here, and it's also an honor to be honored. Advocacy is often something that is unsung by many. So for Achieva to have taken the time to acknowledge the work that I've done and the other advocates have done is amazing and appreciated. I thought about preparing a speech for this evening, and I changed my mind. I kind of wanted it to come from the heart. You know, I could sit and name all of the accomplishments that I've done. I'm not going to do that tonight. My main goal, and our main goal, which is why I'm grateful to be on the Board of Trustees for Achieva, is to remember that the ADA is the floor and not the ceiling. Is to remember that people, thank you. Is to remember that people who ask for accommodations or who need accommodations aren't asking for extra. We just want a level playing field for everyone. So I'm thankful for this award and grateful for all of the advocates here in the audience tonight. Jamie Upshaw, Lou Randall, Tina Calabro, I could name them on and on and on. Mark Steidel, let's see, I'm just looking in the audience. And I also want to thank my family, my children, my family, Kathy Wenzel, who's here this evening, my uncle who flew all the way from Boston. And yeah, Kira, I see you back there too. So again, thank you so much. I'm more than honored and grateful to stand and represent FISA, the FISA Foundation. How could I forget? Where's Christy and Adriana? All right, so thank you so much. It's a pleasure, and have a wonderful evening.
Congrats again. You're welcome. And if you do, you go back to the right to take photos. Yeah, thank you. All right. Next, we're going to honor a duo for excellence in community awareness, John Vento and Ron Moondog Esser. Yeah. Founders of Band Together Pittsburgh. John Vento, a successful businessman, musician, and philanthropist, co-founded Band Together. Inspired by his passion for autism awareness and personal connections within his family, John has become a beacon for the community, for community advocacy through mentorship, music, and entrepreneurial support. And Ron Moondog Esser has been a cornerstone of Pittsburgh's music scene for well over 30 years. As the owner of Moondogs in Blawnox, and if you haven't been there, shame on you, and the producer of the Pittsburgh Blues Festival, Ron has raised over $2 million for charity. His commitment to giving back and supporting autism awareness is unparalleled. Together, John and Ron exemplify the power of community awareness. Please join me in honoring them for their outstanding contributions as they accept the Excellence in Community Awareness Award. So congrats. Okay.
Can I take John's too and give it to somebody else since he's not here? I'll tell me. Thanks. Well, John, actually, my partner in Band Together Pittsburgh, Is it the Byam? Is it the Byam or the Benedum? Where are they? Oh, the Benedum. We're doing Yinzer Christmas tonight, and he's singing, and I'm here blowing my pie hole here. So, and trust me, you should feel lucky that John's not here, because it'd be like 9 o'clock, and you'd be like, "Is that guy ever going to shut up?" Or so. The one word that I really, really hate is disabilities. We like to say that people are differently abled, because Ben Roethlisberger can throw a football 60 yards. Can you do that? Does that make you disabled? Okay. So there's a lot of things that people that we call disabled can do that we can't do. And my son lives on the autism spectrum, and he can see right through you. He doesn't look at you whether you're black, white, short, tall, fat, skinny. He looks right into your heart, and he can tell whether you're a good human being or a bad human being. And I always tell people, if my son doesn't like you, then I don't like you either. Okay? And one day a guy came up to me and he said, "Oh man, my heart bleeds for you." And I said, "Why?" "Because I get to hang out with the coolest, most judgmental human being that God ever made." Okay, that's cool. You can go take bull crap off people, and I'll listen to people who think with their hearts and not their egos. So we are blessed to be here. And you know, the folks that we live with, and I'll use this word because you like to use it, that are disabled, think about how they have enriched our lives and made us feel lucky about who we are, and made us realize that, guess what? It's not all about us, it's about us. It's about us. We all have to live together and help each other and hold each other up. And I am blessed to be here, and we're all blessed to be here. God bless you, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Ron. And tonight's Excellence in Employment Award is presented to Marvin Shepard. Yeah. Yeah. Marvin is a dedicated advocate for meaningful employment opportunities for people with disabilities. As the director of the Sally and Howard Levin Clubhouse's employment program, Marvin has connected participants to thousands of work hours, resulting in significant income and independence. Marvin's approach is personal, tailored to each individual's strengths, and supported by strong employer relationships. His passion for creating opportunities and fostering inclusion has made a profound impact. We are thrilled to present Marvin Shepard with the Excellence in Employment Award. Congratulations, Marvin. Yeah.
So I'm not really big on public speaking, so if you could just bear with me for a minute. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the people at Achieva for honoring me with this award. It means the world to me. And thank you, Karen, for the nomination. My faith teaches me in life we are here to be of service to one another, to meet people where they are and help them work through life's challenges. I'm accepting this award on the behalf of the amazing people that I have the privilege of learning from and leaning on every day to help me work through the challenges that I face while trying to help others. Leadership starts at the top, and at the Sally and Howard Levin Clubhouse, we have a great leader in Dr. Chrissy Whiting Madison. Chrissy, I thank you for your hard work, your dedication, and your vision, because the clubhouse wouldn't be what it is today without you. You give hope and bring joy to everyone who walks through those doors. You make a difference. To Brittany Alvarado, Terry Wilt, Lizzie McKay, and Connor Stout, I share this award with you. I couldn't ask for a better group of individuals to work with. I'm grateful and I'm blessed to have each of you in my life, not just as co-workers, but as friends. And to my wife, I want to say thank you for showing up and supporting me today.
Great. Our next award is presented to Mary L. Hazen for excellence in legal services. Mary L. Hazen is a nationally recognized attorney specializing in elder law and special needs planning. Through her work with the Hazen Law Group, Mary L. has dedicated her career to empowering families and protecting vulnerable populations. Her leadership extends beyond her practice. As a fellow of the National Academy of Elder Law Attorneys and the American College of Trust and Estate Counsel. She's an advocate for Medicaid reform and guardianship issues, and an award-winning educator and speaker. Tonight, we recognize Mary L's unwavering commitment to the excellence in legal services. She was unable to be here tonight due to a seasonal illness, but asked us to share this message. Quote, I am deeply honored to receive this award from Achieva Family Trust. Achieva transforms lives through its unwavering commitment to individuals with disabilities. Every special needs trust Achieva manages represents more than legal and financial planning. It represents hope, dignity, and opportunity for families facing complex challenges. Through thoughtful financial planning, Achieva ensures that individuals with disabilities can access resources to support their independence, quality of life, and long-term security. This work is not just about managing funds. It's about enhancing lives, protecting futures, and preserving dreams. Thank you to the amazing leadership team, staff, and board of Achieva. Thank you for your leadership in Pennsylvania and your passion, knowledge, and advocacy. It is always a privilege working with you. So thank you. She'll be receiving this shortly. Next, Megan Tomasic is awarded the Yvonne Zanos Excellence in Media Award for her commitment to covering issues important to people with disabilities and their families. Megan is a talented journalist and storyteller. As the K-12 suburban education reporter for the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Megan highlights the stories that matter most to our community. From her start at the Sun News in Myrtle Beach to her work at the Tribune Review and now the Post-Gazette, Megan has consistently demonstrated a passion for accurate and impactful reporting. While Megan cannot be with us today, we celebrate her outstanding contributions and proudly recognize her as this year's Yvonne Zanos Excellence in Media Award recipient. Our next award is the 2024 Excellence in Professional Service Award, is presented to Heather Sedlacko. Yeah. Heather has spent 25 years driving change for older adults and people with disabilities. Now serving as the Director of Senior Services at Family Links, Heather focuses on home accessibility, caregiver support, and economic security. Previously, Heather led groundbreaking initiatives at the United Way of Southwestern PA and at other organizations, always going above and beyond for families and communities. Join me in celebrating Heather for her excellence in professional service. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really humbled by this award. Excuse me. It has been my great privilege to work with and learn from so many of you in this room over the last 15 years. I see so many familiar faces that have taught me so much, and I just want to share a couple of comments about that this evening. While most of my career has been spent working with adults who are facing challenges related to growing older, working alongside individuals living with disabilities and their families has taught me the true meaning of person-centered supports and the difference between caring for someone versus caring about someone, caring about them as a friend and a witness to how they want to live their lives, and trying to make the human services systems work for them in this endeavor. Many thanks for this honor and the opportunity to keep working alongside you.
Thank you, Heather. Our next award of the evening recognizes excellence in volunteerism and is presented to Kayla Fertini. Kayla's dedication to volunteerism is inspiring. For 11 years, she has been deeply involved with the Miracle League of the South Hills, coaching, fundraising, and creating opportunities for athletes with disabilities. Her efforts extend beyond the Miracle League. She has raised over $350,000 for pulmonary hypertension awareness and launched the Abilities Alliance at Eaton Park Hospitality Group. Please give a big round of applause for Kayla, this year's Excellence in Volunteerism honoree.
Aaron over here has played with me in the Miracle League over the years, so I am blessed to have been received this award from her. First of all, I just want to say, well, wow, and thank you. You know, when volunteers don't generally start out because they want the recognition, we really do it because we just really care. And I really am deeply humbled and incredibly grateful for this honor. When I first started volunteering, I really didn't have any personal connection with this community, but I did it because I have a deep belief that every person, no matter their ability, should be able to experience everything that this world has to offer. For me, that really manifested with baseball and ultimately the Miracle League. This small belief has blossomed into more than a decade's journey that has had a profound impact on myself, from how I view the world to how I interact with people. I think it's actually funny that I am winning an award for volunteerism because I actually don't really believe that what I'm doing is volunteering. I think it's just hanging out with my friends, whether that happens to be at baseball or going to dinner, or as Eric over here knows, riding every single roller coaster in an amusement park more than once. It is a friendship that I do not take for granted, and it is truly a blessing. I do want to give a special thank you to Achieva, not only for this award, but for their work in advancing inclusion for this community. I also want to thank Lisa, who nominated me. This award, to me, serves as a reminder that small acts of kindness and service, no matter how small, can truly change lives. It's a privilege to belong to this community, and I'm just excited to see where this journey takes me next. So thank you.
The Marcia S. Blanco Excellence in Community Leadership Award honors Achieva's former president and CEO. Honorees demonstrate an exceptional and proven record of leading the way for people with disabilities and their families. Tonight, we present this award to Eric Jankowski. Eric has spent over a decade fostering inclusive opportunities for students with disabilities as a transition coordinator for Baldwin-Whitehall School District. From Baldwin Bean Coffee Shop to United Sports Programs, Eric's initiatives promote integrated employment and leadership. His contributions also extend to Special Olympics PA and the Miracle League of South Hills, making a lasting impact on countless lives. Join me in celebrating Eric for his outstanding community leadership. Congrats. Yeah.
So first of all, I'd like to thank Achieva. It was definitely a big surprise to win this award. I actually first started working for Achieva right after I graduated college as a habilitation aide, and it started out as something that was kind of just an extra side gig to earn a little extra money and to get a chance to work with some very special and unique people, and has blossomed into now standing here in front of you guys today holding this award. So thank you, Achieva, for that. Fellow congratulations go to she's back there somewhere, Kayla, who's my Miracle League partner in crime, who alongside you and Lisa Carlisle, I feel very lucky to be a coach and volunteer for what is definitely the best baseball organization in Pittsburgh. I have to give a shout out to my boss, Marissa Gallagher, for nominating me. It's very, as a lot of people will attest, it's very hard to make me speechless, and getting the email that I'd won this award definitely did that. So thank you, Marissa, for going along with some pretty crazy ideas that I've had over the years, but trusting that they would lead to some amazing outcomes and do some pretty cool things. I told Marissa that it feels crazy to me to be honored just for doing my job. But as I'm sure all of the other honorees will attest, it's not just about doing things and seeking recognition, but just finding ways to do good things for good people when the situation arises. To my Baldwin family, Norma and Marianne, thank you for over a decade of friendship and always being there to help me when I needed you. To Tim Laughlin, who is my brother from another mother, I am so grateful to share this love of inclusion and working with people with special needs with you, and of course, for also loving all things Star Wars. To Stephanie Taylor from Special Olympics, I love sharing the wonderful world of unified bocce with you and cherish all of the joys and sometimes frustrations that we have working alongside one another and showing this next generation how we are going to continue to play unified. To my mother-in-law, Linda, thank you for filling in so many roles for our family and for always telling me that I'm your favorite son-in-law, even though I'm your only one. To my children, Cole, Leah, and Quinn, please know how incredibly proud I am to be your dad, even though you don't always think my dad jokes are as funny as I do. I love seeing you guys all embrace a world where everyone's included and everyone gets a chance to shine. To my wonderful wife, Casey, words could not ever do justice to how amazing you are. On our wedding day, the priest who married us told everybody in the congregation what good people we are. And I remember thinking to myself, is he sure that he's talking about me and not her? Because I was a little nervous that he had made a mistake. So I've really tried to live every day since that, trying to be as good as she is and just do good things. Casey, you always go above and beyond for our family. Take on more that you need to so that I can spend more time working with others and make some cool things happen in all of my different endeavors. And I love that you appreciate that I want to make a difference and do good things for some great people. So thank you for being just my everything and for motivating me to be a better person. Last but not least, I just want to leave everyone with a quote. I'm a big sports movie guy. That's one of the few times I'll actually kind of tear up. So from the movie Miracle, that you had Coach Herb Brooks that led his iconic speech with the quote of, "Great moments are born from great opportunity." I first volunteered with Special Olympics back when I was in high school, freezing my butt off in the snow at the Winter Games at Seven Springs, wondering what the heck did I get myself into. And back then, I never would have guessed that making that choice would eventually lead to me standing here tonight. But what a great moment tonight is, and not just because I get to stand here and hold an award, but I get to think back on all of the terrific memories I have made, all of the great people that I have gotten to work with, and because of this one great opportunity in my youth. So please be sure to keep your eyes open for your opportunity and take full advantage of it to make great moments happen. Thank you very much.
Okay, I feel like I have to defend dad jokes, but just ask my daughters, they'll tell you how bad mine are. All right, I'll spare you from that tonight, but next, the Joe Ott Award is named in memory of a longtime volunteer and past Achieva board chair who exemplified outstanding leadership. We present the award to Rob Unkovic for demonstrating outstanding vision, volunteer leadership, and generosity of spirit. Rob's life is defined by service and dedication. As co-founder and chair of the Old Joe Club, Rob supports numerous causes that enhance the lives of Western Pennsylvania citizens. His commitment spans decades benefiting human services, education, and the arts. Rob's generosity and leadership are an inspiration. Please join me in congratulating Rob Unkovic for this year's Joe Ott Award recipients.
Hi. I usually only get to hug her at the Erin, 8th hole at the golf outing when she outdrives me every time. But thank you, honey. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I really want to thank the Achieva family. It's a real honor. And in fact, by the way, I want to thank my wife for coming because she puts up with so we all can go out and do things, and she does her volunteer things, and I do mine. I want to thank you. The number 600 comes to mind tonight. And, sorry, that's the number of people that work at Achieva. Excuse me. Sorry. And they're my heroes. This is to you.
Thank you, Rob. The Tony Leach Award is named in memory of a past Achieva board chair who is one of the organization's most aspiring volunteers and leaders. It honors a person with a disability who has leadership qualities and strength of spirit, as was admired in Tony. We are pleased to present the Tony Leach Award to Ira Hall. Ira is a passionate self-advocate and mentor, who has made significant strides in advancing systemic advocacy efforts, from collaborating with Senator Casey to mentoring children through his church's Royal Rangers program. Ira exemplifies leadership and compassion. Join me in honoring Ira for his exceptional contributions to advocacy and community as he accepts this award, along with a check for $1,000 in memory of Tony Leach. Way to go, Ira. That's for you too. Thank you. You're welcome.
Good evening. And thank you for nominating me for this award. Thank you to coming for committing for choosing me for this tiny reward. Yeah, we'll finish it. This is my friend Erin.
Hi. With the support of Home and Community and my DSPs, or direct support professionals, I was able to find my voice, confidence, and self-worth. I saw the lack of supports and services for people with intellectual disabilities in the state of Pennsylvania, and I was introduced to Senator Casey's team. Sorry. We got mixed up. I will continue to speak out and serve my community and friends. Thank you for this opportunity and for hearing my voice.
Thank you again.
Yeah, congratulations again, Ira. The Cecil and David Rosenthal Community Award is named in memory of Cecil and David Rosenthal, who lived their lives as an integral part of their community. The award honors someone with an intellectual or developmental disability who values and is valued by his or her community. We proudly present tonight's award to Richard Pavlicek. Richard's lifelong dedication to community service is truly remarkable. Whether volunteering with his church, fire departments, or various community organizations, Richard's contributions have touched countless lives. His unwavering commitment to inclusivity and service makes him a deserving recipient of the Cecil and David Rosenthal Memorial Community Award. Richard will also receive a $1,000 monetary gift via the Cecil and David Rosenthal Memorial Fund. Congratulations, Richard.
You ready? Hello, my name is Richard. Hello, my name is Richard.
Hello, my name is Richard.
I'm honored to receive this special award,
I'm honored to receive this special award
in honor of Cecil and David
in honor
Rosenthal.
to receive
In honor
an honor
of Cecil and
of Cecil
David
David
Rosenthal.
Rosenthal.
I want to thank everyone
I want to thank everyone
gathered this evening
together this evening
and those who nominated
and those who nominated
and chose me for the special award.
and chose me for this special award.
I want to thank you for seeing my abilities.
I want to thank you for seeing my abilities.
I come from a family
I come from a family
who feel it's important
who feel this important
to help others
to help others
in any possible way.
in any possible way.
I may not be able to do some
I'm-
things.
What?
I may not be able to do some things.
Oh, I might
Not,
not be able to do something,
but I can do many things.
but I can do many things
And being a part
and be able to
and being a part of the fire
and
department
being a part of the fire department
and churches,
and churches
as well as community activities,
as well as community of
activities.
activities.
I help out
I help out
is my way of
As-
not only giving back
as my way of not giving back
and paying it forward,
and paying it forward,
but being included.
but being included.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for so much.
and congratulations
Congratulations
to all who
to all
received
to receive
awards this evening.
awards this evening.
Great job, Richard. Our final award tonight is Achieva's highest honor, the Sattler Humanitarian Award. Named for the late Sarah and Leo Sattler, it recognizes those who have made continuous, outstanding contributions on behalf of people with disabilities while demonstrating leadership skills, community involvement, and advocacy. We're happy to present this award to two outstanding individuals, Dr. Stephen Perlman and Dr. Rick Rader. Dr. Perlman, a clinical professor of pediatric dentistry at Boston University, has dedicated his 50-year career to improving oral health care for people with disabilities. He co-founded the American Academy of Developmental Medicine and Dentistry, AADMD, and launched Special Olympics Special Smiles, a global oral health initiative. Recognized with numerous awards, including a Lifetime Global Leadership Award from Special Olympics, Dr. Perlman has also contributed extensively to research and policy, including the Surgeon General's report on oral health. And Dr. Rick Rader is director of the Morton J. Kent Habilitation Center at Orange Grove Center, where he develops innovative healthcare systems for people with disabilities. A co-founder of the AADMD and a leader in health equity, he has advised U.S. Surgeons General, testified before Congress, spoken before the United Nations, and contributed to the National Council on Disabilities Health Equity Framework. Dr. Rader is editor-in-chief of Helen, the Journal of Human Exceptionality, and has been instrumental in advancing global medical education reform. So we'd like to congratulate Drs. Rader and Dr. Perlman.
Greetings from Chattanooga, Tennessee, home of the moon pie. So I'm often asked, as a physician who has dedicated his life and his career to working with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, how did that happen? You had no family member with a disability. You had never had a patient in medical school with a disability. You received 0 hours of instruction. And it perplexes people. How did that happen? In 1983, when I was a senior medical student, I did my pediatric rotation in London at the Hospital for Sick Children, the Great Ormond Street Hospital, which is the world's most respected model for caring for children with disabilities. After 3 months, I received a note from my professor in my mailbox that said, "Rick, it was wonderful having you on our service. Good luck to you. Before you leave, make sure you check out the FLKs on the 4th floor." I didn't know what that was. I went to the 4th floor and I looked around. There were 30 beds. A nurse spotted me and said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Dr. Braithwaite sent me up here to look for the FLKs." She said to me, she says, "Son, if you can't tell the funny-looking kids from the normal ones, you're in the wrong profession." Now, FLKs, in all fairness, was not a derogatory description. It was a clinical description of kids with unique facial morphologies that you should be able to recognize as a physician. But I was appalled by the idea. I said, there has to be a better way of identifying and recognize these individuals, like patient, like individual, like Bobby and Mary and Charlie and Ed, etc. And that's what led me here, and I'm humbled to receive this. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is something I learned working in the field of the Disability Civil Rights Act, and that's something that everybody at Achieva probably knows this by heart, and that one can't do the work of two, but two can do the work of three, and you guys prove it every single day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So what's really special to me is getting the award with my brother from another mother, who is really the brother from another mother, because we've had a great career together. And so my life changed, and I'm so happy that Special Olympics was mentioned today, because my life changed when Eunice Kennedy Shriver asked me to treat her sister Rosemary 30 years ago. And then she asked me to create the Healthy Athlete Program in Special Olympics, which I did, which led Rick and I to form the American Academy of Developmental Medicine and Dentistry, because we knew that we needed an army of healthcare, of experts in the field of ID health to get the people that get denied organs, because you all know there are such injustices in the healthcare system. And no matter, we've been fighting the battle. Just the simple thing of getting people with intellectual disabilities designated as a medically underserved population has taken us 22 years. But in the words of Steve Jobs, you know, it's more fun to be a pirate than to join the Navy. And I think that, and you all know, as family members and working in Achieva, and I've had the pleasure of working with Achieva for probably 20 years, but now the last 3 years with the policy and advocacy, we've been doing it. But it's just, we, as clinicians, we hear the stories that everybody faces every day. And that's, I think, that what keeps us going. So thank you for all you do. And we're glad that we can contribute.
Yeah, two amazing guys. I was fortunate enough to get to hear him talk about that down in D.C. earlier this year. And talking to legislative aides, and it was amazing to hear it. So it's been my privilege to recognize all the extraordinary awardees. Once again, we thank event sponsor Subert and each of you for joining us this evening. We hope you have a joyous holiday season and that you'll consider joining us next year at the 2025 Achieva Awards of Excellence. Mark your calendars for Achieva's next event, the Pittsburgh Promenade Auction, on Saturday, March 22nd at the Weston Convention Center Hotel. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.